Alright, now I'm back for card number 4. What you need for card number 4 is you need the craft colored card base that has the window cut out. You need the you guys know what this is called, right? Oh my goodness. Really, Pat? Acetate sheet. That's what it's called. Alright. The dotted acetate sheet. And then you need these 3 butterflies. You need the large one in crushed curry. This one, medium-sized one, is Calypso Coral, and this one is, I believe, crisp cantaloupe. Might still be, I don't know. Might still be the Calypso Coral, but you know, in a lighter shade or something. I'm not quite sure. It doesn't say. But you need those 3 pieces. Alright, and you need the large butterfly, white butterfly, and the medium-sized butterfly, as well as the larger pennant shape. Okay, and then out of the stamp set, the tin of cards stamp set, we're going to be using this border here with the little curlies in it, and we're going to be using the thanks and the thank you. We're going to be using Calypso Coral ink, crushed curry ink, and Stays on Black. So the first thing we're going to do, oh, also you're going to need, I forgot to pull it out, you're going to need the gold thread to make some loops behind your butterfly, if you can get it off of the card it comes on. I don't know how much of this we're going to need. I'm going to leave it on the little spool thing until we get to that step. So, first things first, let's get this acetate piece onto our card. So let me move all these butterflies up there. Okay, so we're going to open our card, and we're going to take our snail adhesive or whatever adhesive you are using, and we're going to go right around the edge, maybe. Sorry, it got stuck on me there. We're going to just go right around the edge with the adhesive. I hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Sorry, not paying attention if I'm in the frame or not. Okay. Of course, it doesn't help that my adhesive is giving me issues. Alright. Change of plan. Bringing in the big gun, the ATG gun. We'll add some more adhesive right here on this side, and that should be maybe a little right here in the corners. Ooh, sticky stuff. So if you've made it this far in the video, or if you've skipped ahead from, you know, being bored with everything I've been doing, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. So now we have our adhesive there, so all we're going to do is add our acetate piece right over the top. And you are going to have some adhesive probably sticking out like I do here, and you could just rub it off with your finger, or you could use the handy dandy adhesive remover eraser, which I love that thing. That thing saved me on so many projects, it's not even funny. So that looks pretty well while I have extra adhesive up here. Let me get that off real quick. I don't want my card to stick together when I close it. So you just take the eraser right like that. And I'm not rubbing back and forth, I'm just rubbing in one direction so that it kind of balls up the adhesive and you can take it off. Alright, so we have our acetate piece in place. And I'm going to set this aside for a moment because we're going to need to bring in a piece of scrap paper so we can do our stamping. Now the first bit of stamping we're going to do is going to be on the flag. Sorry, I'm trying. Yes, I used my paper until I can't use it anymore. So let me just zoom in so you can see what I'm doing here. Alright, so we have our flag piece. The points are to the right. We're going to take our Stays On black ink and our thank you stamp, and we're going to ink that up. That looks pretty good. And then we're going to stamp it right in the center. Okay, and there's our piece. Alright, so next we are going to set this aside. We're going to bring in our card base and just open it up flat like that. And we're going to stamp the border right along the bottom and the top. Okay, so let me just ink it up with my Stays On black ink. And I'm just going to kind of center it down here and stamp it across. Yep, see? That's what happens when you press too hard. Don't do that. Don't do what I'm doing. Even though I'm showing you what to do, don't do it. And I'm getting ink everywhere as usual. Welcome to my world. Okay, so now we're going to stamp the top right like that. That came out much better. Alright, so now we are done with our Stays On ink. And I'm going to set our card base aside. We're going to bring in the large butterfly. And we are going to use Calypso. No, we're not. We're going to use crushed curry. And we're going to stamp the word happy, or excuse me, the word thanks all over our butterfly. Okay, so let me just ink it up and start a stamping. And there's no rhyme or reason to this, and that one I need to fix. Excuse my head in the frame. Well, it's a little off, but it'll be alright. There's not really a rhyme or reason as to how I'm stamping this. I'm just stamping. Just trying to get it on the paper. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So we'll set that butterfly aside. Now we're going to take the little butterfly, Calypso Coral ink, and our little border stamp again. Let me get that little tiny butterfly. Okay, so we have our little butterfly. And we're just going to ink up our stamp on the edge. Alright, well, once again, my memory card was full. So I'm not sure where I left off with you guys. I think you saw me stamp on this little tiny butterfly. I just took the border stamp and stamped the little squigglies on the body of the butterfly. So now it's time to assemble our card. So I have our card base right here. Why don't we put together the large butterfly? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the white large butterfly and the large Calypso, I always want to call this Calypso Coral. It's not. It's crushed curry. We're going to layer this right on top. And how we're going to do that is we are going to just put a little bit of wet adhesive on the body of the butterfly. So let me just do that. Alright, so we have a little bit of glue there. Then we're just going to take our pieces and layer them right on top. Alright, so there we have that. And I have glue on my fingers because I can feel myself sticking to everything. Then we're going to turn it over. We're going to apply adhesive to the back of the butterfly, just like we did with the last card when we added the twine. So I'm just putting enough adhesive so that I could just stick it right down when I'm done adding the twine is what I'm doing. I always overdo it with the adhesive. I'd rather have too much than not enough. I don't want my card to fall apart while I'm giving it to somebody, you know. So I'm just going to take the end of this gold thread and I'm going to stick it right down on my butterfly here, right in the center. And I'm just going to make a few loops. Okay. Bring it over. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Bring it over to this side, make another loop. Okay, then bring it over to this side, make another loop. And you can make as many loops as you like, or you could make no loops at all. It's up to you. I personally am not crazy about this look, so I'm probably going to end it right after I do this last loop. So we have 2 loops on each side. Maybe if the thread cooperates. Oh goodness, come on, loop. We just need one more loop. This is craziness right here. Haha, success. Get that out of our way, get the scissors out of our way. Okay, so we have our butterfly and we are going to just stick it right down, right up here at the top. Right about there. I guess that's about a little, it's, how do I describe? A little bit above the halfway point. That's a good way to describe that. So now I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of the little tiny butterfly. Just a little bit here and there. Alright, so there we go with that. And then this one's just going to kind of fly off to the side like that, right at the top. Right like so. And then we're going to take our medium-sized butterfly and we're just going to add some liquid adhesive right in the center of that colored butterfly die. Alright, so then we're just going to layer this right on top of our butterfly. Alright, like so. Okay, and then we're going to turn it over and we're going to add some adhesive. Alright, so we're going to call that pretty good. Next we're going to put this butterfly right down here like this. Okay, and then we're going to add our sentiment piece after we put adhesive on the back, of course. And then we're just going to add this right down here at the bottom, and it actually goes right here, and that's where I'm going to put it. Now, what I would do, because I made the mistake here with the stamping, is I would probably take another little butterfly and add it here, and it would be covered up and you would have no issue. So that is our 4th and final card for the tin of cards. Okay, so here are the 4 cards that we created today. Here's our tin over here with our dividers in it. All done up, pretty. And then all you do now is file your cards in the appropriate spot. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed. Alright, so let's see. We have congratulations cards, so let's put that behind the congratulations file tab, and then we have a hello card. Do I have a hello spot? We do, right way back here. Okay, and then we'll stick that one right in there. Then we have happy birthday, which is, where's happy birthday? Happy birthday, hello. There's birthday. And we'll stick this card right there. And finally we have a thank you card, which is in the front because I always need more thank you cards than anything else. with maybe the exception of birthday cards. And there you go. That's just how you do it. You file them in there, and this tin will hold a lot of cards. I imagine when I put the other 12 cards from this kit in here, I'll still have room to add a few more cards if I'd like. And you have to think that your inventory is going to rotate, you know, as you use cards. So, you know, I think this is a really great project. I had fun putting it together, even though I made mistakes with the stamping. I'm okay with that. So, there's our tin of cards. Now, you even could decorate the outside of it if you would like, you know, have it say cards or, you know, something like that. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. I had fun making it for you. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Once I get all the cards made, I'll show you all the extra pieces that we have left over from the kit, because you will have extra pieces, which is the great thing about Stampin' Up! Kits, is you always have extra pieces so you can make more cards. So thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. I realize this video was really long, and I'm thankful that you stuck with it and saw it out through the end. And we'll talk with you all soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.